Well, good afternoon. I finally have a moment to record, so I thought it would take the time because, oh my gosh, I've been so busy. First of all, do you see this new picture up there? My daughter sent me that for possibly my birthday, maybe Christmas. But I love it. I think it's great. It's not really my style because I'm not... I can be princess, pixie, unicorn, fairy dust, but I actually prefer more the darker fairies. So anyways, but I really do like it, and it's pretty cool because it's actually more so that you're adding the gems onto the diamond art printed picture instead of here where I'm actually creating the picture with the diamond art. This one actually has the picture stamped on there, and then the diamond art drills you put in specific areas to make it highlight and shine and glisten and all of that. So it's really cool. But I finally completed it, and it was super easy. I should say I finally framed it because I actually completed it maybe in one night, a couple hours, because it really didn't have so much little detail that it took a long time. This one took about 2 weeks, but that one definitely was really fast. But I did finally get a frame and put it in there, and everything's good to go. So I really like that. Obviously, I am back home from my adventure. The other day, I went out because my car has been acting up again. I don't know why, but my son jumped it. And so I drove it around, did some errands, and oh my gosh, I have to tell you this. So I love bean sprouts. When I make pho, typically chicken pho, because I haven't really done it with beef. I don't really like beef. I think because I favor chicken so much that to me beef just tastes off. But I will make it once in a while for Donnie. And in a pinch, and if we are feeling fancy, I'll do more of a seafood, so I'll add shrimp instead of the chicken. But my favorite definitely is the chicken. So nonetheless, I love bean sprouts. And so if you don't know what bean sprouts are, they're the little, they look like white beans because they're literally the sprout of the bean. I just got that. How interesting. Anyways, so the section that they're normally at is above the carrots. So there's the carrots, and then they have all their chopped up stuff. Like they'll have mushrooms, they'll have broccoli, cauliflower, different things like that, little mixes that you can throw in for stir fry. And I know they don't carry bean sprouts year round. So the last time I was there, I was so excited because I grabbed a bag. And then yesterday doing my errands, I thought, I wonder if I should risk it and stop by Fry's to see if they have bean sprouts. And honestly, Walmart tends to carry the bean sprouts in a bigger season than Fry's does. So, whatever. But I didn't want to go into Walmart. And I definitely didn't want to have my car break down in Walmart and have to deal with all of that, like the people, the traffic, chaos. So we went to Fry's, and I was so disappointed because right where I got them last time, they are not there. And I was just like, do I even want pho at this point? Because it's such a delightful crunch in the middle of your pho. Like it's the cream of la creme on the top of your pho experience. So anyways, I happened to move down the aisle just a little bit because I wanted to see what the potatoes were. And I'm not buying a lot of potatoes. I actually, thankfully at Fry's, the little bag of potatoes, maybe it's a pound, I'm not sure, but the little miniature potatoes were only $1.99 with the coupon. And so I took the digital coupon picture, and then as I was moseyed down, they had moved the bean sprouts. So I was so excited. I was like, oh my gosh, it's pho today. So that's what I'm having in about an hour. But I was so happy to get that. And then I went ahead and got creamer, and I went ahead and got coffee. And I do have to say that if you know me at this point, you know that I also have an addiction of checking out the clearance section at Fry's and Walmart. But since I didn't go to Walmart, I was like, I'm saving money because I didn't go to Walmart. But I did check out the Fry's one. And I do have to say that I have a lovely new plant. This plant was a little more expensive. I'm not sure why. So it was almost $5. But look at it. It's delightful. And it's always on the list of you cannot kill this plant. And I'm like, bet. No, I'm really going to try to keep it alive. Now, actually, my mom has a plant like this, and hers is fantastic and beautiful. It's very, sturdy. It's a very sturdy plant. But hers is very tall. Taller than me, maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know if she has it up on a stand or if it's on the ground now, because she's had it forever, ever since I was little. But she also lives in Bisbee, so she doesn't get the extreme heat. So we'll see how this goes. I don't normally get house plants because I don't do well with them. And I don't know if it's because of the blast of the heat, the need for sun, but they can't have our sun because it's the blast of the heat, or if it's the fluctuation of the air conditioner and then needing the sun. It's chaos. So I just decided that I'm going to go ahead and give this a go, and we'll see how it is. And I'm naming it Vader because it feels a little evil. I don't know what it's really called, but I do know I remember seeing it on the list of the plants that you can't kill, so we'll see. We'll see if the force is with me or Vader. All right. Now, another thing is I was actually researching. So isn't this funny? I was researching plants on how to propagate them, because my mom has this plant, and I thought, well, maybe I could ask her to propagate it, but how much work is that really? Come to find out, it doesn't take much work because it's just a regular proparization. Is that the word? But it does take time because those little roots just need time. So unlike the wonderful, my favorite philodendron, they definitely, to me, it's just such an easy plant because you can snip them anywhere and they'll just regrow themselves. And you just put them in water and they'll typically regrow themselves. Although I have learned where to snip them, because there are areas on your plant that you shouldn't snip them. Like I've snipped off a leaf, or if a leaf fell or got knocked off because Charlie, then I would put that in water and it would grow a root. But it doesn't mean it's going to grow a bushy plant. That's what I've learned. So I have a couple of propagating philodendrons that I'm going to add to already existing pots where the pot stems are super skinny because I didn't know. But nonetheless, that's my favorite houseplant because really that one has proven to me that although yes, I can kill them, and although yes, Tucson can kill them, typically they stay pretty good. Although I am still on the hunt for a lemon lime philodendron, and it truly is very limey looking. It's not the lush green that you often see or the stripy. I think they call that the zebra philodendron. There's like a billion different kinds, which is, let me just say this real fast. Why I don't believe in evolution. Because when you look at even the simplicity of the philodendron plant and all the variety there is, it just can't happen by accident. And you can take that to anything like, oh, let's look at the butterflies, or let's look at insects, or let's look at dogs. I mean, when you look at these different animals, the way they function, the world they live in, the purpose they have, it all goes into this piece of the puzzle of the circle of life. And it's just like crazy to think, like, it seems like somebody knew what they were doing when they created it all, because it has to bounce off of each other. You know what I mean? Anyways, that's my opinion. I've always been more into creative creation versus evolution. I do think some things do naturally evolve in their species to survive, so evolution isn't like zero, but definitely things are placed the way they're supposed to be. So anyways, so yeah, I'm excited to see how Vader is going to do. Hopefully he does well. I'll have to see how close to the sliding glass door he can be, because maybe he can't be too close because that would be too hot. I don't know. Plus in Tucson you have to consider, like, is it the summer months or the winter? Because some of the summer plants out on the patio, like my geraniums, do fantastic inside in the shade. They can stay outside as long as the patio is strictly like covered and they're watered often, because I've had them survive really hot summers, but I have to move them from where they are because my patio still gets a sliver of sun. So anyways, that has been my adventure lately. I'm going to get my foot together. I'm going to put Vader someplace. I'm in the middle of moving around my plants and my furniture too, so we'll just see how this all goes. And plants just make me happy in general. I don't know if you guys are plant people. Anybody out there plant people? I just, in fact, there's a lady on Facebook named Diane's Gardens. That's what she names her group. And it's not really even a group. It's like a profile of her. And all she posts is when she's going to have a backyard sale on her plants, because I want to go. And she personally invited me the other day. So maybe my posting about my plants have gotten her attention or something, but she personally invited me to come see her selection. And she does it like every 3 months or something like that, where she sells her cuttings, her propagated stuff. She'll even do things like, if you bring me an empty pot, then I'll send you home with a plant or something like that, you know, and or her things are just like a couple bucks, you know. So I mean, that's so cool. Like, that's super cool. So I think I might do that tomorrow. My day tomorrow's super full, lots and lots of things going on, but we'll see. I'll let you know. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good day. Drink your water just like your plants need it. You need it. All right, bye-bye.